Hi there, my name is Jeff Gadet. I am from Toronto, Canada. I am 38 years of age. I've been coming to ColCom for over 2 years now. I had a couple friends that were actually come here for language exchange partners. I wanted to improve my Korean so it could help me better myself in the entertainment field in South Korea because I have the goal of someday being on Korean television. So that's why I first started coming here. Part 26. Let's talk about dating. Question 1. Describe a perfect date. Describe a perfect date. I guess the first thing that's important is that the person that you're sharing this date with is ideal for you. It doesn't matter the activities that you do or the things you eat or the places you go, but actually the partner that you're sharing this experience with. That's important. The perfect date is basically when you're on with this person, you don't want it to end. So words just come easy. Reactions just come easy. But the only thing you're worried about is trying to keep it going. And hopefully that the person that is sharing this date with you is experiencing the exact same thing. They can't just let it go. They can't just find a conclusion to the date. You're always just looking for the next step. That is the perfect date. So it's not about, whatever you do, but actually who you do it with. Okay, that's important, the person. Question number 2. Describe the appearance of the person that you would like to date. I try to be open-minded, and I think, I think all women are very beautiful, all shapes and sizes. Personally, what I like someone that has long hair, dresses very casually. Really, when the date starts, like I described, the perfect date is my taste. I don't have a specific taste in appearance for people, for women. Really, all shapes, sizes, all nationalities are very beautiful. So it's more I'm attracted to the personality of them and how their confidence level and their talkativeness. Ideally, I think that dark hair is very attractive, as well as eyes, but even glasses. So what their apparel and their accessories is very important. I like someone that dresses casual but sensible. What I was talking before too, first question would be when I said that dating, the person that is actually a perfect date would be someone that wants to continue this moment. So when I do meet someone on a date for the first time, I focus on what they're wearing for shoes, their footwear. If they are wearing kind of high heels, things that are not sensible, it's an turn off. However, if they're wearing very comfortable shoes, that means they're able to travel and they're proactive and they want to do many things. So they're very leisure. So I guess what I look for in a date is someone that wears running shoes, casual, comfortable shoes on the first date. That is actually something that is attracted to me. Question number 3. Describe the character of the person you would like to date. I would like someone that's funny, not shy. Really, it's a 50-50. 50-50, so someone that doesn't just listen and agrees, but someone that also contributes to a conversation. So talks and listens. Knows when to talk, knows when to listen. I try to do this as much too, like to contribute. I want to hear someone's story, but also I want to speak as well. So really someone that meets me as an equal in communication. That's what I think. That's a characteristic really I want to find. And often I'm very disappointed when I do these blind dates. Question number 4. Do you know what it means to go Dutch? And do you go Dutch when dating? I do know what it means to go Dutch. These days in Canada, that's actually a very common practice. Going Dutch means that each person pays for either half the bill or the portion of the meal, or I guess the movie that they had watched. Down the middle, 50-50. Really, it does happen to go Dutch. I guess I don't even ask it, but it's more the female that I'm on the date instigates it to go Dutch. They want to. I guess it allows them kind of a safety thing that if they do actually put some money down, they're not being taken. They're treated equally, and even like on the first date, you're still not sure. You're iffy if this person's really is someone that you want to meet again. So going Dutch still keeps it kind of a friendly encounter. I guess the more you go out with that person, this going Dutch behavior is lightened more and more, so that it becomes more the gentleman pay for it. I've done that, or the female might, the gentleman buys the tickets, then the female buys the popcorn and drinks. So it's first, it starts off at Dutch, but then as time goes on and these people become more comfortable and let down, I guess, their guards and if they do become more attracted, then this whole Dutch thing is removed. Question number 5. How often would you like to go out on a date? I would like to go out on a date as often as I have money. That's just a joke. Really, personally, I'm a very introverted person. I would love to go on a date as much as possible, but it is very hard for me to meet people. I know there are many people that are more extroverted and they're always meeting someone on the weekend to share their time, a new person they met on Tinder or on a dating app or website or through a work that they're going on a date. So I know many, but me, maybe just once a month, maybe bi-monthly is enough just to meet new people. I'm pretty old now, so really I have already established circle of friends. It's hard for me to welcome new people into it, and these people not being ideal and then just throwing them aside. So I'm very selective. So maybe once a month or bi-monthly a date would be enjoyable. Question number 6. Do you believe in love at first sight? Yes. I do believe in instant attraction. Obviously, if you do see someone that is either charismatic or attractive, and it's your type of thing, you can be instantly attracted to them. For me, I have been in love on first dates. So there's been someone in either my school circle of friends, and then when we finally, we just decide to hang out, that hangout quickly becomes a first date, and then it's as the night goes on, even there's this strong attachment attraction, sorry, it just blows up. While this person's been just under my nose the whole time, suddenly once I get to know a little bit of their story and they open up a little bit more, it's just like, it's like a waterfall. and so, yeah, I've experienced it. Love at first sight. Yeah, I believe it is true. Question number 7. Do you know what a blind date is? Have you ever been on a blind date? A blind date is basically when two friends, I would say, yeah, two friends have friends of their own, and these two friends want to introduce their friends to each other. So usually a male, I guess like two work colleagues, and they both have, one has a brother and one has a sister, and they decide to introduce them together because the work colleagues think that their siblings are compatible. That's, I guess, a good example of a blind date. Even so, but the two siblings have no knowledge of each other. So they're going in blind, not knowing what it'll be like. So it's kind of a setup. Have I been on a blind date? I have. Really, I guess in high school, my first blind date was successful. My friends did introduce me to a very interesting female. However, in Korea, a lot of the blind dates that I've been set up on have not been pleasurable. It's they're trying to. I think they set me up with a friend or colleague that they feel sorry for, and they use me almost like an instrument. Like, whoa, well, Jeff's an interesting person. Let's try. And this person feels very sad these days. So why don't we try to introduce them to someone it's a little fun and interesting to cheer them up? But it never works out in my favor. Question number 8. Do you ever arrange a blind date? Do I ever arrange a blind date? No. Really, I've been on some bad blind dates, and I don't want some friends to suffer like I have. I think if I do have someone I want to introduce to another friend, I would more try to make an event or plan like a group meeting. Maybe just go out for drinks, but then try to get both of them to tag along. It's more of a safer environment than just forcing two people on each other. So yeah, I'd rather just make a social event than arrange two people to be stuck together and make it awkward. Question number 9. Have you ever had a crush on someone? Oh yes, I've had a crush on someone. I think it's just, like human attraction. If you don't experience it, then there must be something wrong. I've had a crush on people. I've just gone crazy over them, and that I've even had to kind of tell the person, hey, I have a mad crush on you, but I know you don't feel the same way back to me. I just have to remove you from my life for a couple months and forget about you. I've also had a crush on someone, and they've reciprocated that, and they've confessed that, oh, I have a crush on you, and we've started dating quickly. And then I've had people have a crush on me, and I have not had the same attraction, and that I have to let them down very easily. Sorry, I might be attracted to someone else, or you're not my type. So yeah, I think everyone's had a crush on someone. Question number 10. Have you ever hated loving someone? Yes. I came to Korea because of a girl I met in Canada. We came to Korea together. We were together for 8 years. Really, I was passionately in love with her. And one day she just said, I don't love you anymore. And it broke my heart and shattered me. and I could not like let go of the love for her for a long time, and it really hurted me. So yeah, I really hated loving them. So I think that's one way have I ever hated loving them. But also, yeah, when I see, like when I start a new romance, there's also like a couple, I see it often in very couples, they are so in love with each other. Like when couples are in love, they hold hands because they're attracted to each other. But then, you see sometimes they are so in love with each other, like they want to hold hands, but they know that they love this person so much, so they're like holding hands and like, I love you, but I hate you. I hate this feeling, that this strong love I have for you right now, but I can't let you go. You're so important. But I want to push you away, but I can't do that at the same time. It's like a conflict that they're having. They're so in love that they hate that they're so in love. And it's adorable. Question number 11. Have your parents ever disapproved of any of your relationships?